Okay, hello my Wolfpack and welcome to a quick kind of I don't know how long it'll be, but it's kind of like a trailer analysis of all the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon trailers that have been happening. Excuse me, I did not mean for that to happen. This is going to be a few minutes long, or not a few minutes, like half an hour, 3/4 an hour probably. I'm just going to go through everything and have a look and see kind of what is happening in everything. So we're going to go through every single trailer. I'm going to give my opinions and thoughts and stuff and any theories that come out of my mind. I'm going to start off with, and then stuff might be disproven later on. I have watched all of them, I think, so I know there was a new one coming out today, which is why I'm doing this live stream. So I thought, screw it, I'll do it all in once, and I might be able to do another one later on when more is revealed and stuff, because we have still got 2 months to go, so just under 2 months. Anyways, let's get started with this, because I am excited. Is that playing? It would help if I wasn't actually on the wrong screen, wouldn't it? Bear with me a second. No, it would stop. Stop. Hold on. Hey man, how you doing? Let me just make sure this is the right size. Just realised it was out wrong. Nope, that's wrong. Whoops. And let's just... Why aren't you stretching? That's... There we go. There we go. We're going to start now. I don't know if that's too loud. That seems a little bit too loud, so I'm just going to turn it down a bit. Right, okay, hold on. Wait, we need to go back, because I wasn't watching that. I was just adjusting the sound. Hold on, I'm going to come back. And, so, hold on. This is really, it's caught my eye so many times I've seen it. And I'm just here like, hold on, that looks something special. That looks kind of mythical to me. That looks as if we have kind of where Necrozma is. This feels like that. This definitely feels like this is Necrozma's place of being as such. But I'm not sure. Like, it looks as if something's going to be here. Obviously, it's very grassy. It could be where a trial is now. But, I don't know. I've just got that feeling. I've got a feeling. And, will you, stop? Okay. For some reason, it wouldn't stop there for a second. Where's the audio? If it was fine before, okay, I'll turn it up a little bit more then. It just seems to be looking a little bit louder. Yeah, here we have I can't think what her name is. I don't know what her name was. I can't think. And yeah, she has obviously I think she's doing a Z power move there, so she might have her actual own trial, maybe in 10 Carat Hill. It looks kind of like the terrain that is 10 Carat Hill, and I know that's where you get the Flying MZ, so that might be that. We see Ryuki, which was the gym leader, not the gym leader, he challenged you in the post game when you came back occasionally. He's a dragon type trainer, so he might be to do the dragon type trial. And yeah, this, and I had a lot of speculations in this, as it looks like Lieutenant Surge's gym. I'm not really sure. I think the structure looks fairly different. So it looks like behind, here. I don't know if you can see you can see my cursor. So behind here, this way, it looks like there's another little bit of room, which I know you don't have in Lieutenant Surge's gym. So I don't know if that's actually a proper thing. I personally, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to come of it yet. I don't think we're going to Kanto. I think there's just too much of the game to do that. Too much for one region to be, unless it was on the Switch or something. But that's from years to come. I'm going to talk about the Pokemon shop thing later on, because that'll be a thing later. Kahili, yes, Kahili. Yeah, I just couldn't think of a name. Then we get the new map shown, which I'm not going to go into huge details on, but I know there are... Obviously, there's this huge thing here, which is probably to do with Necrozma, to be honest. What else is it going to be? Necrozma's created a huge, giant wormhole, and all hell's breaking loose. I know we've got the photo house thing there. There was a couple of other buildings built, so there's something built in Royal Avenue over here. There's another house here, I think it's there, has been built. And there was a few other bits and bobs that might have been built. Like there's a beach bit here, which has a kind of storage unit thing on. And the beaches kind of seem to be a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger, so it seems like things are starting to dry out. All the boats look more or less the same. Ether Foundation is still there. I wonder, is this just like a bunch of like whale mar or something? Is my thoughts. I don't know what that is. But yeah, we've got kind of a few bits and bobs changes. Obviously, this is like when the sun is setting. This is like dusk. Hey, Lindsay Merrow, how you doing? Yeah, this is like I know there's been some speculation that this bit's dried out, but to me it looks like there is still water there. Like I think there is still water there. Over here though, it looks like it possibly has dried out, and that's where the ritual of the sun/moon. So that could have something to do with all of it. Looks like the geysers are actually going off here. I don't know if that is in the original one, but that's kind of cool. Executor Island looks a little bit more dried out, a little less green, and I think that's like similar for a couple of places. Like it looks drier. It looks drier, definitely. So I don't know if that is going to have some kind of prevalence in the story. I feel like it might, but we're going to continue. Character customization, which is really cool. Originally, I did have an idea that you was actually Lily's child, almost purely because of the shorts you are wearing here, because they look like something Lily would pick out. Like they really do, and I know it was ridiculous, but it was an idea. It was an idea. There was a couple of other little bits of evidence to possibly back it up, but now we've had that disproven, so it's fine. Yeah, character customization is all cool. Rockcraft Special Evolution, which is kind of a cool reveal. So I'm not 100% sure on this new Lycan Rock form. It looks kind of cool, although its legs look way too slim. His legs look way too slim. But I like the kind of cool dusk form idea, or like twilight form as it's in Japanese. I think it'll be a cool Pokemon. I hope that it's some kind of cool stats. Like it probably has stats in between the Mons, to be honest. That seems the most likely outcome. So it has basically the same movesets. I believe it has got its own Z move, which we will see later on. And it'll be a specific item, I know that much. So these will be in further later trailers. And now we're on the second trailer. Exclusive Z moves coming. So a proud warrior gains a powerful new weapon. So that's the Dragon Z move, I believe. And obviously it's Como, so it could have been fighting or it could have been Dragon type. But it does look like this. I don't know, because this says Clangorous Soul Blaze, so I don't know if this has to be specifically used with Clang Scales or whatever the move was. I don't know if that has to be specifically used with that one. But I'm not sure. Because like it may be that. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to use with any move or whether it's one specific move. Everyone's very grown up here. I'm at work chilling, but playing Pokemon Silver. Oh, that's good. Pokemon Silver is fun. I haven't downloaded it myself, but it seems like it's going to be cool. I mean, this Z move does look awesome. It does look awesome. It hits. I don't know what the Z moves are like in Double Battle, but it does hit 2 Pokemon. I don't know if any of the other Z moves do that. I haven't really tested that out. But you get a raise in all your stats as well, which I think this is going to bring a massive edge to Komodo. I really do. And then be prepared for Komodo's exclusive Z move. And then that's basically it for this one. But we'll go on to the next one. This is the official kind of reveal of everything, I believe. So I'm actually just going to move across to the bit that's specifically... Like, I'm not too interested in Pokken Tournament. So if we move over to more the bit that was revealed for the Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So obviously this is the reveal. I literally pressed space and it didn't listen to me. So, where is it? Where is the... Is it in the next bits or is it before? No, it's the next bits. Okay, keep them going. No. there. So obviously this bit is very, very different. It's very more made up. It looks like everything has grown quite significantly, to be honest. So this is what I thought it was years and years later, because everything is so bushy and crazy and everything, and it generally takes a couple of years for this kind of plantation to grow. And I thought, okay, that if it's being tamed and everything, and like gardens, it could be that. It looks like your house is still also there. Like that probably is the house you're living in. A lot of people did think it was the Wingar following you around, but I don't think it is. I think that's just for artistic purposes. And then we see the lady with the yellow and meowth, and then I don't know if that's Kiawe at the top, or the professor. Is it Kiawe? No, it's not Kiawe. It's Kukui. Kukui, that's it. Getting my K's mixed up. I don't know if that's Kukui just stood at the top there, like facing away, walking. I'm not sure, but it looks kind of like it could be the back of a lab jacket, but it could be just a random person. Like that's that. And then we got this Pikachu Play Park, which I think has been officially called the Pikachu Play Park, or like something along those lines, with loads of Pikachus around. Looks like it could be in that area where you revive fossils, which had the caravan thing, but that's just specifically because it was a caravan. This could be somewhere completely different, for all we know. I don't know where there's any waterfalls that were there, but I guess if it is a different... Because it's been said it's an alternative timeline, so it could have had different things happen, different kind of buildings made and whatnot. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what, like, where this is. And then Togedemaru and Mimikyu. I'm not sure if that's just when, like, the Totem Mimikyu is happening. A lot of, like, not a lot of people, but some people have been suggesting that it has been that is the glimpse of a Mimikyu Z move. But I'm not totally sure. It would make sense, but I don't know what it's doing. Doing a live battle soon. Oh, okay. Then obviously the Z ring is completely changed there, as you saw. Like, that's just the new there. So obviously this is basically announcing that Necrozma is the huge kind of thing. Prism Armor, Prismatic Laser, we already know about those, because obviously we had it in the last game. Necrozma captures Solgaleo and Lunana. So that is just awesome, how it kind of absorbs them. Then Duskmane, Necrozma, and Dawn Wings. I like the back of... I didn't see the back of Lunana before, but the back's kind of cool there. And a lot of this is a lot of people to speculate that there will be also a Dawn form of Lycanroc, which I don't think is completely out of the window. I mean, we have just had it confirmed, 400 new Pokemon. But yeah, I think this is kind of cool. Like, having the combination again. It's like Black and White 2, kind of just with different Pokemon, which I really enjoyed Black and White 2, so. And I think this is Soul Steel Strike and Moongeist Beam, so that's the same. There's a battle, obviously, at the altar, wherever it was, Altar of the Shrine or whatever it was called. And this bit is Mealy Mimi Island. I'm pretty sure it is, where you go down that beach bit that I was talking about earlier, where there's that storage container. So I wonder if that's something to do with the Ether Foundation, whether they're testing things or checking out on Pokemon or something. Or having like real life habitats. Like, there is a sign there potentially. I don't know if that's just a life ring or if it's an actual sign saying this is something specific, which would be really cool. Oh, I've just made the link. That could be where you've got the Mantine there. This could be where we Mantine surf. This is, I'm pretty sure actually this is where we Mantine surf. This is where we go and get our Mantine surf to go over to the other islands, which has just been confirmed in another trailer which I watched earlier. But I think that this definitely makes sense to be that place, because we're surfing on it as well. I think it makes sense, definitely. So let's continue on. There we go. We have that caravan for the Pikachu. We have all the Pikachus around, and it looks like there's a little cave up the top there. Unless this is where the meadow was. What was it called? It was called, like, the Melee Meadow or something. I think that was what was there. Like, it could be there. I don't know. I don't know at all. Special rock gift for purchasing it early. So yeah, that's that are kind of already been confirmed. Oh, okay, it has Fire Fang in Pokemon Sun and Thunder Fang in Pokemon Sun. That's interesting. That's interesting. It has a little bit of difference there. Only evolving to Dusk-like. Oh, okay, so it has to be specific. Then Splintered Storm Shard. That looks amazing. Oh, it's for all 3 Lycan rocks, so any of them. And it looks like you get a different kind of sky based on each of them. Unless that's just in different times of the day. It could well be different times of the day. I might be overthinking. But that is very cool. That is very cool. Not gonna lie, I love that. And then new Ultra Beasts, yes. This is the big thing that happened a few weeks ago, and I was hyped because UB Assembly, it looks... Someone put it looks like a giant block of Jenga blocks, which I thought was brilliant. Looks like it's going to be hugely defensive, hugely defensive. Maybe like Rock Psychic, I'm thinking. Like, that looks like it's potentially got a Psychic ability there. Part Rock would make sense. Because, I mean, it's so giant. But yeah, as you can tell, like, last time we couldn't make any sense. It has Iron Defense, so it might be Steel Psychic, possibly? Just trying to think things through. But obviously you do get to see new Ultra Beast. And then UB Burst. Literally, this should be with Disco Stew from The Simpsons. This is Disco Stew's Ultra Beast. And I know a lot of people have compared it to it as well, but look at it, it's just awesome. Like, I love it, I really do. Like, it's like a giant disco ball, but just more vibrant. And there we go, so it's... I don't know what move it is there, I don't know if it's going to get a specific move. So we're moving on to the next trailer now. I know I'm not going into too much depth on any analysis or anything, but hopefully I will at some point. I think this is the one that just got announced. This is the one that just happened. So this is basically the Island Challenge has returned. This more or less confirms that gyms are not happening. Which isn't sad, I just hope we get a couple of good battles and that we can battle like the trial leaders. It would be really nice. Although the fact we're seeing Sudowoodo here, I didn't see that the first time. The fact we're seeing Sudowoodo, this is probably in the Lush Jungle. This is probably the one with Mallow. And it looks like it's changed. So I'm hoping all the trials have changed. It would be really cool if they have. And then the Charger Bug and the like Vikavolt Steel thing there. That looks awesome. That looks brilliant. Looks like they might have the same totem Pokemon then. I assume we'll have a Vikavolt totem Pokemon. But that's just expected. Ace Roller saying get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Which I think that might be a creepy trial. I think that might be a really creepy trial. Or this is like, that doesn't look like the Mega Mart. I don't think. That looks more like a kind of subway place or something. So I don't know if we're going to have a different place for that. I'm not sure. But we'll continue going. And then you've also got that scene again with the Lurantis that sneaks up behind you. That was the exact same thing that happened last time, so I think that's going to stay the same. And then Mina's new trial. So Mina has actually set up her trial now, which is really cool. I don't know whether it's just going to be battling her or something, because you do get to battle her, as you'll see in just a second. So I don't know, it might be going to collecting art supplies for her. Like, that'd be kind of cool. I think battling her will be fun. Oh, she wears her little trial captain thing on her finger. And she has a Z-ring there, obviously, so she's going to have the Z-Fairy move, assumably. Your friends during your island challenge, so Lily and Hal are both there. Lily wants to be strong enough to face any trial. And then Hal, obviously, like this, it looks like it's going to be more first-person kind of cutscenes again, which I really enjoyed that. More than 400 Pokemon up here. Really kind of big news. So we've got extra Pokemon in the Pokedex, which I'm liking. I'm preferring it to how it was before, because we only had 300 Pokemon. That wasn't enough to choose from, really. And yeah, I struggled to kind of set up my team properly with all new Pokemon and stuff. And like, yeah, I just didn't enjoy having just 300 Pokemon. So having a few more Pokemon there, and we'll see some of the Pokemon right now. So these are all Pokemon that we've seen before. Some of them have Megas, some of them don't. So I don't know whether we're going to be able to Mega Evolve. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. So those are all... so Houndoom's exclusive to Pokemon Sun, by the looks of it. and Manectric's exclusive to Pokemon Moon, which they are kind of the polar opposites of Mega Evolution. Like, it seems that I think one game got Manectric and one game got Houndoom last time, so I think Mega Evolution might happen before the League this time, maybe? Possibly? That's just me speculating. And then the all-new Alola Photo Club, which looks kind of cool, but I don't think I'll ever be using it. So this is in Heyu City, I think, the first city you go to when you on your island, and you can basically take photos with your Pokemon, which is really cool. But yeah, like I like the Happy Birthday one there. I just want to point that out. I love the Happy Birthday. And then the Wimpod in the background there, like using some kind of explosion or something. And then the huge reveal. This is the Mantine surf. So you're on a Mantine, literally surfing. How's in the background there, and you're going like up, like surf between the islands. So this is your confirmed way of getting. Hi Luke, how you doing? This is kind of your confirmed way of getting around Alola. So you can get points and stuff. So I don't know if that's going to translate to anything, or if that's just going to be a fun mini game. It looks really exciting. And yeah, coming out on 17th of November. I don't know if that... I think that might be the last trailer. So... No. There's another one. So we'll keep on going. So this is... That's I think we already saw this one, actually. I think this is the first one. Yeah, okay, if I just come back to the beginning. Oh, thanks, man, for subscribing. I just heard the wolf. If that's you, Luke, thank you for subscribing. I didn't catch it on my thing. I think there was a bit of a delay. Yeah, so we've seen all the videos there. But yeah, that's kind of like my simple analysis. I might do a couple of videos on like theories of what's going to happen in the future and whatnot. But I know this has been half an hour kind of a stream, just breakdown sort of thing. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think I would love to see new Alola forms. That would be my number one thing so far. I think seeing some Alola forms. Obviously, we're getting new Ultra Beasts, which is really cool. We're probably going to... I can imagine we'll get another 5, maybe. I don't know if they'll like both be in the game, like the old ones and the new ones, or if it'll just be the new ones. But I really want to see some more Alola forms, like different ones getting them. And yeah, I don't know. I'd love to see more characters, more character building as well. We haven't seen Lusamine or Gladion yet. So... And, like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're going to see them too much. So, we could. I don't know if Team Skull is going to be the bad guys. I have a feeling they're not really going to be the bad guys. There is a poster on Cerebi that was revealed a couple of days ago showing that there is these people looking kind of like ancient armor sort of stuff. I'm not going to get up now because I'm going to be working on kind of a theory on that, because a lot of people seem to be thinking they're really bad, but I think there's a different story there, which I'm going to try and put into a theory video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have, go down and like that like button right now. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And yeah, I'm going to get out of here, so I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope this has given you some fruit for thought, and that my talking and everything was okay. I know this is a little bit weird, but yeah, I'm getting out of here, so I'll see you soon.